The Red Devils have only lost once at Old Trafford this season in the Premier League and come into the game off of wins against Bournemouth and Wolves. Chelsea fell to defeat in the Northwest earlier in the week and drew against Nottingham Forest ahead of that. Join Scott Trotter and Bobby Vincent for all of the build-up to, action from and reaction to this evening's game with kickoff at 8 p.m. Manchester United secured qualification for next season's Champions League as Erik Ten Hag's men roared to a comprehensive 4-1 victory against wasteful Chelsea. The Dutchman has led the Red Devils to Carabao Cup glory in next month's FA Cup final during a promising first season that looked certain to end in a top-4 finish until a recent wobble. But Ten Hag has righted the ship and United secured a return to European football's top table with a game to spare as Casemiro, Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford scored against toothless Chelsea. This was a club record 16th defeat in a 38-match Premier League season for Frank Lampard's Blues, who saw a bad early Mykhailo Mudryk miss punished by a 6th-minute Casemiro header. Further Chelsea chances went begging across the evening, including the miss by Conor Gallagher in first-half stoppage time that was followed by Martial scoring. Bruno Fernandes' penalty and substitute Marcus Rashford's goal, his 30th of the season in all competitions, wrapped up a victory that was only dampened by Antony's exit on a stretcher and a late Joao Felix consolation. We will bring you all the action and updates from today's game in the live blog below. Full time. Manchester United 4-1 Chelsea. Manchester United Champions League returned to Casemiro, their serial winner. Last May, Casemiro won the Champions League. This May, he has qualified for it. It sounds the lesser achievement. A player who played in 4 Champions League final victories is now mathematically assured of a top-4 finish. As Manchester United returned to the top table of European football, it owed much to Casemiro. Over the season, he has been a catalytic force. On the night when they condemned Chelsea to defeat and Liverpool to the Europa League, he was again. United had been short of goals of late, but Casemiro started a rout of the 2021 Champions League winners. Erik Ten Hag bought a defensive midfielder, but Casemiro has contributed much in attack. He scored the opening goal and helped set up the second with a sandwich of a pass. Anthony Martial scored it. Bruno Fernandes added a third from the penalty spot before the substitute Marcus Rashford became the first player to score 30 goals in a season for United since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. But the name that echoed most around Old Trafford, unsurprisingly, was Casemiro's. Full time. Manchester United 4-1 Chelsea. Erik Ten Hag on United's return to the Champions League. It's important. This club belongs in the Champions League. But it is not easy in the Premier League, it's tough. A lot compete for those positions, 7 or 8 teams. It's a massive performance when you get this done. We are back in the Champions League. That is an important step. If you want to be successful, you have to be in that competition. Reaction from Liverpool as Manchester United's top 4 place is secured. Mohamed Salah says he is totally devastated by Liverpool missing out on the Champions League. There's absolutely no excuse for this. We had everything we needed to make it to next year's Champions League and we failed. We are Liverpool and qualifying to the competition is the bare minimum. I am sorry, but it's too soon for an uplifting or optimistic post. We let you and ourselves down. Manchester United vs Chelsea live. Manchester United secured qualification for next season's Champions League as Erik Ten Hag's men roared to a comprehensive 4-1 victory against wasteful Chelsea. Casemiro, Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford scored against toothless Chelsea. This was a club record 16th defeat in a 38-match Premier League season for Frank Lampard's Blues, who saw a bad early Mykhailo Mudryk miss punished by a 6th-minute Casemiro header. The Blue make the trip to Old Trafford for the penultimate game of their season with little to play for other than pride, while their hosts are hoping to secure Champions League football. It will be caretaker manager Frank Lampard's final away match in charge, and he will be hoping to find an impressive result to improve both his and the team's reputation. Recent clashes between the sides have resulted in the spoils being shared with 5 Premier League draws in a row, with Chelsea being the last team to record a win under Lampard in the FA Cup semi-final when Olivier Giroud, Mason Mount and a Harry Maguire own goal ensured there was a 3-1 win.